Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. To rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Gardner. The receiver grabs it. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tiny space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Gardner. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it in. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. To throw, it's Gardner. Caught by the receiver. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to pass. It's Gardner. Pass caught. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Movement here from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, LSU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Contact as he let the ball go. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They'll use the ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. Oh, he's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that previous play. He's going to hand this off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Second down play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. He hands it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Knight. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Gardner. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They keep him guessing with a run. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. winning game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Knight. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They move the ball to 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Dogs are on the move here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Knight. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they have it off to the back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. And if you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 17. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Gives it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Knight. Caught! He's wide open, look out! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Handoff heading left. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Nice grab. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Being set. Here's second down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Taylor. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
But another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Caught quickly. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Gardner. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Watkins. Stopped out of the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Grinding away on the ground. Running through the tackle. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game. Like too fancy, just right up.
To the air. It's Knight. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Now it's second down here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Knight. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Knight looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the ground. It's Watkins. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Now past the 30. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Back to throw. It's Gardner. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.